Cassandra Blake had always believed that loyalty was the foundation of every friendship. For years, she trusted her best friend, Alicia, with her secrets, dreams, and even her fears. They were inseparable, the kind of bond people admired, envied, and sometimes whispered about. To Cassandra, Alicia was more like a sister than a friend. But one night shattered that illusion forever. It began at the corporate gala, where Cassandra, after years of hard work, was about to be announced as the new vice president of operations at Halberg Enterprises. It was her dream role, the culmination of endless late nights and sacrifices. She had even rehearsed her acceptance speech in front of Alicia the night before. Alicia had hugged her tightly, whispering, "I'm so proud of you, Cass." Yet, when the CEO stepped onto the stage to make the announcement, Cassandra's name was never spoken. Instead, it was Alicia's. The betrayal cut so deep that Cassandra almost forgot to breathe. The entire room erupted in applause as Alicia walked gracefully across the stage, her smile gleaming like a dagger in Cassandra's chest. Cass could hardly hear the clapping. Her mind was racing, trying to make sense of what had happened. Later, she discovered the truth. Alicia had stolen confidential files. Cassandra had prepared, passed them off as her own work, and subtly painted Cassandra as unreliable to upper management. Everything Cassandra had built, Alicia had taken. And as if that wasn't enough, Cassandra found out that Alicia was secretly dating Ethan, the man Cassandra had been seeing for months. Ethan hadn't even had the decency to tell her. One by one, Cassandra's world crumbled, all at the hands of the two people she trusted most. But Cassandra wasn't the type to break down. She was the type to plot. For weeks, she played the role of the quiet, heartbroken woman. She didn't confront Alicia or Ethan. She didn't raise her voice or cause a scene. Instead, she disappeared into silence, watching, listening, and planning. Cassandra knew that the sweetest revenge wasn't loud, it was surgical. She began by gathering evidence. Emails, phone calls, and secret recordings. She hacked into Alicia's work laptop, using tricks she had learned from her brother, a cybersecurity consultant. What she found was damning. Alicia had manipulated financial reports, exaggerated her results, and even falsified data to impress the CEO. But Cassandra didn't stop there. She dug into Ethan's finances and uncovered that he had been embezzling small amounts from his firm, betting the money on failed crypto schemes. Both of them had skeletons buried deep, and Cassandra now held the keys to their graves. The next step was patience. She waited until Alicia was at the peak of her glory, 3 months into her new VP position, admired, respected, and photographed in business magazines. Ethan, too, was bragging about his future with Alicia, parading her as if Cassandra had never existed. Then Cassandra struck. She anonymously leaked Alicia's falsified reports to the board of directors, attaching every piece of undeniable evidence. At the same time, she forwarded Ethan's financial crimes to his company's legal team. Within days, the lives they had built on lies collapsed like a house of cards. Alicia was fired in disgrace, escorted out of the building she once ruled, her face splashed across newspapers not for her brilliance, but for her fraud. Ethan was arrested, his smirk wiped away as his colleagues turned their backs. But Cassandra wasn't finished yet. Revenge, after all, isn't only about destruction, it's about reclamation. She launched her own consulting firm, armed with the contacts and reputation she had earned before Alicia's betrayal. Her silence had made people underestimate her, but now she emerged stronger, sharper, and untouchable. Clients poured in, eager to work with the woman who had integrity and intelligence. Months later, Cassandra ran into Alicia at a cafe. Her former friend looked nothing like the glamorous VP she once was. Her clothes were plain, her eyes hollow. Alicia tried to speak, maybe to apologize, maybe to beg, but Cassandra simply smiled. "Some things," Cassandra said calmly, "you don't forgive. You just outgrow." With that, she turned and walked away, leaving Alicia to choke on the ashes of her own betrayal. Cassandra Blake had been betrayed, humiliated, and cast aside. But in the end, she had the last laugh, the kind that echoes not with cruelty, but with justice served cold. Because sometimes, revenge isn't about destroying others. It's about rebuilding yourself so powerfully that those who wronged you are forced to live forever in the shadow of your success.